I am Ashley Downing with the Roving Festival Writer. I'm sitting here with Shapes and Colors at the Stranger Danger Music Festival. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey.
So, if you don't mind telling me a little bit about where you're from, how the band was founded, how it was formed, everything like that. Background.
We're from Chicago. We actually founded back in 2007. We had a band called RFW, and we were kind of like a funky jazz fusion jam band. And we did that for a few years. It didn't kind of pan out, so we completely just looked at the band and just revamped everything, made it something completely different. Now it's Shapes and Colors. We're more hip hop, down tempo, bringing something that's fresh, and it's different than everything else out there, but it kind of fits into the jam scene a bit because we do improvise a bit into our sets.
Yeah, he used to play guitar in Raul Duke, and he threw away his guitar and got a computer instead.
I still have the guitar, it's still there.
Mr. Spacebar.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, since you've been in all these different projects, what would you say keeps you focused and motivated while you're on the road, while you're traveling?
Listening to other artists, really. Yeah. Seeing what other people in the scene are doing, seeing what our peers are doing. Trying to keep up with the times, keep ahead of the times.
And the bar is always being pushed.
Yeah.
There's always some new hot artist that comes out.
And technology, there's always crazy technology coming out that we are trying to stay on top of right now. So we have the dude who plays the EWI, the electronic saxophone, and we're trying to push the limits.
Lucas Elman, who's also
He's
plays
not
the
here
Indigo
right
Sun.
I know he didn't do either interview. He's like,
Bell.
You know,
It's not that he didn't want to interview. He just, he's a busy guy. He's in like 15
busy man.
bands or something like
Right.
that.
so he helps push you as well.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
It's a good element to have.
He is a great element to have, yeah. His cousin is actually the leader of Galactic, so he plays with Galactic and stuff too. It's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
So, why would you say playing music makes you personally happy? What does it do for you?
It makes me feel, great to, make people feel good, dance, and, just hear people moving. It
Yeah.
brings joy to them, smiles on their faces, and I like that,
I mean, I've always grown up seeing shows my whole life, moving at shows, and now it's my turn to get the people moving. So, same thing he feels. I just love to get the people moving.
Yeah, ever since I can remember, music has been the most important thing in my life, and to be able to share our own music with many different people every different week, it's really a big thing for us. It's something I think that all of us really couldn't live without.
For sure.
Hope so.
So, as a band, what would you say your ultimate dream would be?
Quitting our day jobs and just playing music, and just focusing on our craft and on creating the best possible music that Shapes and Colors can offer having the bills to pay can always get in the way.
It's always
get in the way. So that's our main goal.
Okay. So, what would you say were the main drivers that you've dealt with to get you to where you are today, to get you here, to get you to this particular spot?
Main motivations.
I'd like to say new artists.
Yeah, just feeding, and also Chicago artists feeding off each other. There's so many amazing musicians in the city that it's kind of it's not a competition, but it's kind of we feed off each other.
You always want to be a part of the scene. You always want to get in there,
see what they're doing, and you want to live up to that.
So, is there anything else in closing that you'd like to add to tell us about yourself or your band, or anything you'd like to add, upcoming projects, anything like that?
This guy's in Brown Bag. Tell him about Brown Bag.
Yeah, I'm in folk, Americana, rock, jam band called Brown Bag. Playing a blues band called Smiley Tillman Band. I don't know. I think playing a bunch of different types of music will help me in playing with this group. play all different types of music, and just gotta keep melting it. I don't know, you know.
I have my own solo project called Ramsey. It's like RAMZ and
RAMZ, capital Z.
capital Z.
No
And,
dash.
But I'm always working on that as like a separate project other than Shapes and Colors. That's, you know, it's somewhat similar. It's electronic, but it has a different kind of feel to it. And I'm working on an album for that as well, and playing shows all over Chicago as well. I have a show coming up at Lincoln Hall on the 4th of July with the Coop. So that's going to be a big one for me.
Anything else?
Nah, not for me.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Excellent
Thank
set
you.
today here at Stranger Danger.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time, and thanks for the interview.